everyone, welcome back to Easy Toddler Hairstyles. Today we have an intermediate hairstyle for you. We are going to be doing a Dutch lace braid headband with feather pieces that are going to cross in the back. I'll post a picture below so you can see the back and then the front and the back as well after we are done introducing our style. So if you don't know how to do a Dutch lace braid headband, I am going to link that in the description below. If you do, this is just a variation of it. It's so super cute. We are going to go ahead and get started. Make sure that you prep the hair beforehand. I like to use a little bit of water, leave-in conditioner. It just helps me get through the hair easily. Then I'm going to create a part from the right to the left side of her head. This is right at the level of her ear. That's why it's called a headband braid, because when you braid it out, it actually looks like a headband. So once I've got this parted from the right to the left, I'm simply going to secure off this front section just for a minute, just to get it out of the way. And you can do that with a small elastic. I'm just going to use a clip. From here I'm going to spin her around and I'm going to put the pigtails in the back of the hairstyle. So I am using water as I go along to make it easier to work with. And once I've got her hair all combed out, I'm going to make a part down the center of her head from that headband area to the nape of her neck. I'm then going to do 2 low pigtails, making sure they're as even as possible with each other. And these are going to be as low as you can get them, because it's going to make for a cooler effect at the end of the style if you've got lower pigtails. So after I've got both of her pigtails placed, that is when I'll flip her back around and we will work with the front section of the hair, which is going to be the bulk of the hairstyle. So I'll take it out from my clip, and then I'm going to comb it out and take a small section, probably about 1 inch, to start my Dutch lace braid. Now I mentioned before, if you don't know how to do one of these, I'll link it in the description below, but I'm going to slow it down a little bit to show you how to feather it out. So we're crossing each strand under, and I am only adding hair to the front section. That's what a Dutch lace braid is. You only add hair to the one section. So when I cross that front section under, I'm going to add a piece of hair. And after I've done a couple of stitches, I'm going to start with the lace section in the back. So the back strand I'm going to split in half and drop half of it. The other half I'm going to bring underneath the middle section. Then I will take the front section under the middle again, add hair, and then I come back to the back section. I'm going to drop a piece of hair and then cross it under. So we're just going to continue this pattern the whole way across the head. When I bring the front section under, add hair. The back section I'm going to drop half the hair, cross it under the middle section, cross the front section under, add hair, and then drop a piece from the back. Now I'm kind of spinning her around so that you can get a bunch of different angles. But once you get the understanding of how to bring it under and what pieces to drop, you're just going to repeat that over and over. So once you've got the basics down, it'll be easier to understand. So again, I'm going to walk you through it again. This back section I just dropped, I'm going to bring it underneath the middle section, bring the front section underneath the middle section, and add hair. And you want to pull the braid towards the part line so it kind of covers the part line, and keep it tight as you go. If you don't keep the braid as tight as possible, then your feathered pieces aren't going to lay quite right. Again, bringing the front section under, adding a section of hair, then back section we're going to drop half of it, bring it under the middle, and just keep repeating. So I like to use a comb for this style. I just feel like I get sections that are a little bit more even when I'm doing the Dutch lace braid. And then, as you can tell, her hair is damp. It is not sopping wet, but it is just damp, just to give me a little bit to hold on to because her hair is fairly fine. It's hard for me to hold on to, and I get a lot of flyaways if I'm doing it when it's all the way dry. Also, as needed, you can spray gel through it and comb it through to give you a style that has less flyaways as well. So once I run out of hair to add in the front and I'm down to her ear, I'm just going to take this style and use a ponytail to tie it off. And then I'm going to bring the braid around to this right-sided pigtail. And I'm just going to add that to my right-sided pigtail. So now all you should have is these feathered sections in the back. So depending on how big of sections you took in the front while doing your braid is how many sections you have. I think when I did this one, I had 9 different sections. So you're going to take half of the feathered pieces from that middle part line to the left, and in this instance I have 5. I'm going to spray them down with spray gel and comb them out. You want them to be really nice and neat so that you get the whole cool effect. And then I'm just making sure that they are together. So half of those strands I'm taking and I'm adding to the right-sided ponytail, and then I'm just fixing them after I'm done. I also spray more spray gel on them just so that they'll stay put all day long. So we're going to repeat this on the other side. The strands that are to the right of the part line, that middle part line, I am going to comb them out, spray them with water and spray gel, make sure they're just really nice and neat, and I'm going to lay them on top of the strands that went the other way and connect them to the left ponytail. From here I'm just going back over, smoothing them out, using more spray gel as needed, and that is our finished style. So if you can do a Dutch lace braid headband, you can totally do this style.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
And be sure to subscribe.
Bye.